So in light of all the concerns of Russia and China and Iran, there are some in Washington who would like to cut our defense budget. That as the White House prepares to unveil its military plan next month. Now, two progressive House lawmakers, Barbara Lee and Mark Pacan, introducing a bill on Wednesday to slash defense spending by $100 billion, saying the U.S. keeps pouring billions into a, quote, already astronomical defense budget without questioning whether it's making the U.S. safer. It would be nice to have accountability and a spreadsheet detailing exactly what the Defense Department is doing with the money. But Julia Manchester, national political reporter from The Hill right now, these lawmakers are members of the Defense Spending Reduction Caucus. But I am sure that $100 billion is not a number foreign to those watching right now. That's a little less than what we've given to Ukraine over the past year. So is there any particular reason they want to slash defense spending for $100 billion to protect U.S. interests?
Yeah, good morning, Adrienne. This is not abnormal to hear from progressives on the left. We have really seen over the past number of years a lot of progressives calling for a reduction in defense spending. And the reason for that is they would like to put that money towards more domestic policy issues and concerns like healthcare, like infrastructure, like education. So this is something we've heard on the left quite a bit. But, you know, the timing, as you say, is very interesting, given how much we've given to Ukraine in the war against Russia and how, you know, I guess, focused the U.S. is on other foreign conflicts or potential adversaries around the world, like Iran, for example, and even as tensions escalate with China. So this is not foreign, you know, for liberals and progressives to be calling for this. However, the timing is peculiar. On the conservative side of the aisle, you also have a group of lawmakers who would like to cut defense spending, but for different reasons. We know that there's been a lot of criticism from some Republicans, some conservatives, for various programs and policy areas that have been implemented within the Pentagon and the Defense Department, really talking about, for example, you know, areas that they say are too woke. So areas that have to do with gender identity training, you know, that kind of a thing. But
that's not going to be $100 billion in cuts. I mean, this is apples and oranges. I think Republicans and progressives could both make the case that they want to prioritize domestic interests first, but progressives are really signaling that they want to have it both ways. They want to cut defense spending by $100 billion and still give $113 billion to Ukraine. What kind of optics does that give the American people, especially in light of the fact that we've seen reports earlier I guess it was last year, that said that somehow the giving of all of this ammunition and military assistance could potentially threaten U.S. security?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's a good point, and, you know, it's a good question. You know, can you have it both ways? Give all of this money to Ukraine, but at the same time, cut back on other areas of defense. I mean, look, it's a good question because it raises the question of where does the U.S. put its money allocated to foreign military spending or foreign defense spending. So, you know, it's a question that progressives are going to have to ask. I don't get the sense that the entire Democratic caucus, though, is on board with this. We know that there are many Democrats who are in favor of more defense spending. So, you know, let's make this clear. I don't think this is a whole, you know, issue impacting the Democratic Party as a whole. This is coming from progressives, which to me isn't that surprising.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Julia Manchester, thank you very much. It's just weird timing, like you said, in light of the Chinese spy balloon and other things going on in the world today over America's skies. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.